What's going on, guys? Sayincraft Studios here with a brand new devlog. So yesterday's devlog was a little bit weird because I didn't have a lot of time to actually work on the game. But behind the scenes yesterday, I did write and talk to many talented artists. First, Bag Milk. She is currently enrolled to be an animation student at Sheridan College, which is pretty well the #1 animation school in the world. So we've got her on board doing some nice visual art to help spicing up the game in as best way as possible. And on top of that, we have music from two very talented artists. Now first up is MojoKing. I've worked with him before. He did the soundtrack for the Art of Humanizing a Pixel, and he is so talented and so professional, and he actually created a really great BGM song for this game, which you'll hear in a moment. And on top of that, we have another very talented artist named Musical, who did the menu song you're hearing right now. But not only that, a very special song that I helped write and requested he help me make, and he was great help, really kind. And he did end up making this song in just one day, and it blew me away, and I'm excited to show all of you that, but that'll be for a later video. But for now, we have two really great songs in the game that you're gonna hear today by the very talented MojoKing and very talented Musical. And I just want to point out just how professional they are with little to no actual video games, music, or sound design training that I'm aware of. They might have it, but that I'm aware of. They created, with basically without me asking, an intro track and a loop track, and they work perfectly, and that just seems so professional to me. So I just want to give them a big applause to that if they do end up watching this. MojoKing did a great job doing that for this, and Musical did a great job with that too. And so I was tasked with making that work, and I made a little script, very short, a lot of it from the Unity documentation. So anyone interested in game design, I recommend you check there. There's a lot of answers to anything you might need. But I made a little script from what I got from there and managed to make a script that plays the intro, and then once that finishes, gets into the loop and loops that. So that is really great. There are other like HMod and other applications that help, but I like my own little lightweight script, and I'm very proud of that, and that's being used in both the menu and the gameplay itself. Now, a lot of other big things have changed today, and I'll give you all a look right now. So right now we load in nicely. You should be able to hear MojoKing's track playing. If for some reason it doesn't play, because I did turn down the volume so it doesn't overpower me, I will play that separately in Premiere, so all of you can hear it better. But the game board's mostly the same. So the first big change that you might notice is lives in the bottom left, represented by a dice. That number will go down. You have 6 lives to start. Every time you lose a minigame like Russian roulette, it will go down, and once you reach 0, you die, you're out of the game. That gives it more of a purpose. This game needed purpose, more of a competitive edge, and I'm starting to give it. Another thing I'm going to do is have a race. It shows if you're in first or second place. That'll be in the next update. But I'm really happy with how that turned out. Another thing I did was added a light that follows the player around. It's facing away from us now, but you can see his shadow, our player's shadow coming towards us. That's a new thing I added to help light the player better. And you'll notice that we've got a new character on the board. That is Commander Default, my friend Kohler Default, who has helped me with this game. I gave him a little character. This is his character. It's like a little space trooper kind of guy. So I'm really happy with that. So let's get rolling. So we'll go through. There's a better look at him, and you can see he's better lit up from the front. Another thing you may have noticed, which really helps visually, is all the buttons or the places you walk on the board are now a more detailed version of that. More like Mario Party with pretty decent looking graphics. Before they were just cylinders. Now they're modeled more, and they look quite nice in my opinion. I'm really happy with how those turned out. Added a lot of polish to the game. Again, there's another look at the character. And one more thing you might not have noticed is in the bottom right, it says toggle chat. Now, it's a social game, it's a party game. Chat is important if you're playing with random, so you click that. It opens up here. You have to create a new chat ID. You click connect, and then bam. The chat does take up a lot of space, and it's kind of ugly, but you can type. Hitting space will still roll the dice. So I said good day. We'll close that. We started a mini game. Maybe we'll see the health go down. Another thing I did was made the mini game just slightly shorter. I still have a lot of work to do there, but it's slightly quicker, which I think is nice. Here, we'll open up the chat again. What's up? Literally rolls the dice. Okay, gonna put that away. But yeah, the chat works, I think. I haven't actually tested that with my girlfriend or anybody, but I'm pretty sure it works, and if it does, well, that's massive help because this is a social game. Oh, looks like we have a little bug there. That's okay, we worked with it, got the dice key. So we got the chat, we got the new character, we got character lighting, we've got better ground button kind of things, and we've got lives. And we've got a script that plays the intro loop music for both the main menu and the background. We've got art coming out for the game that looks great, and we've got those amazing tracks from those talented artists, and I'll make sure to link them in the description, probably the comments too. I've been linking MojoKing's YouTube channel and where to find other music from him and my other games in the description and comments of all the previous devlogs. So if you're interested, you can check those out there too, because I've been using another track of his in the background for most of them. But now we have original music that we can use for this game, and I am really excited about it. All the art and music is really going to liven up this game, which is otherwise, it's cool, it looks nice, I think it looks quite pretty, but it's also a little bit dull. So let's see if we get shot here. Yes, we will be. So I had 6 lives before. Got shot. Look, now the dice is showing 5. So, I mean, really, that's all we did today. But I think it's really good progress. The game's really starting to become more of a very good marketable game, I think, at least in scope, and soon to be art as well. So, I thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to tune in next time. And yeah, peace out, guys. Thanks again to those artists. See you next time.